are deducting. More than 50% shouldn't go off your salary, shouldn't go in servicing that loan. So we look at it because it's in the financial instruction. That is, it's a regulation which we also have to, adhere to. It is good to give loans, but at least when you are, like we are saying, it is a return strategy. We don't want to give you a loan and then at the end of the month we take almost 70% of your loan and leave you with 30 or 20%. You have your family. So in order to help you, save you from that, we also we have mechanisms we put in place to ensure that, whatever loan you take is given to you, not more than 50% of, of your salary will go towards repayment of that loan.
Just to buttress what Ami said about the application process, clearly it is in the manual that you apply this to your head of department, and we expect your heads of department also to vet this with you. So there are more than one clearinghouse here. You clear it with your heads of departments as well, because they also check all the attachments to make sure that whatever you need to put in is put in before even it gets to PMO. Or when it comes to us as well, as he had said, we do make it our business also to call you, because we want to make this as user-friendly as possible. And I can say one thing to you here. That is, the unit has a team of young experts who are very committed and are ready to advise you, to talk to you, to help you out, to make sure that the issue is facilitated for you. So feel free to come to the unit during working hours. If you have doubts, if you have difficulties, they will help you out. Because all the requirements we have in this is not meant to restrict you or to debar you from getting the loan. Far from it. If we make it impossible for people to get access to the loan, then we'll behave like commercial banks, and we don't want that. That's why I said to you, even the issue of title deed, PMO will take additional responsibility to work with you, together with local government. We have a valuer among us to help you, show you the way, and facilitate the acquisition of the title deed for you, so that does not become an issue to prevent you from getting the loan. So we're out there to help you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ferreira. Yes, Mr. Njai.
Thank you very much, Tijan, for giving me the opportunity to say something. I am Maud Njai, the Director of Health, responsible for health promotion at the Minister of Health. And also I want to thank PMO for this great initiative which they have for the Gambian civil servants. And also I think the whole idea of the government is to try to put a smile on the faces of Gambian civil servants, and also to ensure that there is retention and also motivation of staff at all levels. My question I want to ask is the issue of, for example, when you look at the Minister of Health, Education and Agriculture, they have decentralized structures at regional level. And I think each of these regions are headed by a regional director. If, for example, I am in a health center, I work in Fatoto Health Center, for example, and I want to apply this loan, how will I get the forms, and how will I apply it? And when I apply it also at that regional level, is my regional director, can he have the mandate to sign on my behalf and forward it to PMO? This is what I want to ask. Thank you.
That's a good question.
Good question. Can I quickly tackle that?
Yeah.
Can I quickly respond to that? This is the initial stage of the process. We are just starting. Even the first disbursement has not taken place yet. For now, the forms are centralized at PMO. But as we evolve this system, we will find avenues to reach out. There will be more outreach activities so that we make this as user-friendly as I've said earlier. See, I told you in the beginning that after 1 year, we'll reassess ourselves to see where we are. How have we fared with the administration of this loan? What were the difficulties? What were the blockages also for the public? So we look at all those issues and see how we clear them in the other year coming, so that in the end, we'll have this system in place which will be foolproof and easy access for everybody. But we need your cooperation, and we know that there will be complaints, but please keep your complaints to the Secretariat and to the board. We'll do everything possible transparently to deal with them. We'll do this to the letter, because government has given this to us and they want to make sure that this is done properly. We will not do otherwise. Everything is here, and the lawyer is right here. He has said you can be sued, But we also can be sued. It's in our governance structure. We are aware that if there are lapses, we can go to court.
That's correct.
And we will make sure that this is done within the laws, within the available laws and regulations and the governance structure itself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Tijan,
Yeah.
I would like to reply to an important point.
Just one moment. Okay.
Just want to inform you that the application form has already been uploaded in our website. You can get it from our website. The other issue will be how do you pay
And what's
for
the
it?
web address?
What's the address?
PMO.gm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can upload it, and then once it is completed, maybe when you are forwarding it, you can send it along with your $25 for the cost. Well, it can be accessed from our website. The application.
Mr. Tijan,
Yes, come.
I would like to clarify one very important legal point. I was very flabbergasted when I heard Madam Aminjai talking about somebody who have finished paying the loan, all you have to do is to hand over the title deed. Not so fast. There's a legal procedure for that. After, as I said earlier on, when you have a loan with the authorities, you have to get a legal document. This is registered with the Ministry of Justice. After having paid the loan, you go back to the lawyers in justice, prepare what they call a deed of release. And that deed of release also is registrable with the Ministry of Justice. Why? Because we have what they call a land registry. If you want to buy land, you must have to conduct a search in Justice Ministry to make sure that you're on the right track. Nobody can play you forward 9. Because when you pay the site fee, we tell you exactly whether the land is free from all encumbrances. You can go ahead and go to a lawyer and do the papers. So you just don't hand over the title deed. You go back to a lawyer to make a deed of release, which is registered with the Ministry of Justice, and after that, you return the title deed to the rightful owner.
That's clear.
That's the correct procedure.
That's clear. Okay.
And Solicitor General and Legal Secretary is a member of the board. So obviously those legal issues will be taken care of. Have no worries about that.
Yes, you want to come in?
Yes, I must first start by commending the President, His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Al-Haji Yahya A. Jammeh for coming up with this brilliant initiative, which has been long overdue. Now, the need for the civil servant to be housed and for a civil servant to have a car cannot be overemphasized, because I think for each and every Gambian, deserves to have a house, a reasonable house, a house, and then to have a car, because a car is not a luxury anymore. As you are aware, the government of the Gambia has been embarked on several financial management reforms, and also other reforms as well. And key in those reforms is the civil service reforms. And a key component of civil service reforms is to provide the conducive environment for government to be able to attract, appoint, and to retain critical quality human capital that will enhance the effectiveness of institutions across government. Now, it will also help the Gambia also. Once you have a quality, critical quality, capital, human capital, it will also help the country also to achieve its goals of, poverty eradication and growth, and also to be able to additionally provide quality and quantity public service delivery to the people. Now, I respect the President for one thing, because he makes sure that once he ensures that this is good for the people, ensures that it is implemented with immediate effect. We have a fundamental problem. That is, we do have projects or, design everything in good paper, in nice documents, but to implement it is a big problem. It's always a problem. And for the President, he is #1 in implementation. And I really want to commend him for that reason, for bringing in these civil service reforms back to government.